The UK consulate has been made aware of a police report in England on a missing man thought to have come to Thailand. Said by his family to be happily married but suffering from mental issues following an accident and registered as a PTSD patient. The police have established that 37-year-old Manchester man Rick Thornton flew to Thailand on his own recently and has not had any contact with his family since. Whilst he hasn't committed a crime, it's hoped that the expat community will keep an eye out for him and that he will at least phone home to let them know that he's okay. Photographs and details are on our website alwayspattaya.com and on our Facebook too. Authorities in Bangkok have ordered some 437 schools to close today as residents combat the smog that lingers over the city. In addition to free face masks being made available to the public at health centres and SkyTrain stations. As the smog lingers over much of Thailand, in Pattaya too, the mayor has advised that masks can prevent people from getting sick. This morning's early readings saw Pattaya smog registered at 103, whilst Lac Krabang in Bangkok was 163. Phuket is much lower, between 30 and 40. But as the sun rises, so the pollution levels may slightly lower. As the British man thought to have contracted the coronavirus was given the all-clear yesterday at Bumrungrad Hospital, so reports of the virus spreading globally are reaching the media, seeing one reported case in Australia and another in the US, both resulting from travel to China, where it's thought to be fast becoming an epidemic. Experts now believe it can be passed on by something as simple as someone coughing, and checks at Thai airports of all those arriving from China will continue. South Korea and Japan have seen cases, and in Thailand 2 Chinese tourists were isolated as they recovered. Both are planned to be shipped back to their own country once they're fit enough to travel. Phuket City is the first major tourist centre to see water supplies dropping, pressures have been lowered on tap supplies, and an advisory has been given out as a result of the nationwide drought that all should store water wherever possible and expect times when supplies are cut for periods. This as the island's reservoirs are virtually dry. A man and woman have handed themselves into the police after they had no chance of not being recognised in film clips posted online of their naked nocturnal adventures on a university campus. This time fully clad, they sat with police and admitted that they'd been filmed and that the film was due to be sold for private viewing on the internet. Both have been charged with public indecency and various issues under the Computer Crimes Act. It seems they did this quite regularly and had a following. For now, though, it's all clothes on and none off. Police in Bang Na believe that drug taking led a local man to attack an ATM machine with a crowbar. Behind on his rent, he thought he could access the dosh. That didn't happen. He was quickly nabbed. The machine, meanwhile, is reported unhurt and still functioning. And with the Met Office promising highs for Pattaya of around 30, a sunny day but slightly hazy, dropping down to 23 tonight. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.